located in southwest Switzerland. Here they speak French, which threw me off a little bit because I was still expecting German. We arrived coming by train and we spent 4 days here in early March where we saw fun local attractions, we ate wonderful food, and we went hiking nearby. Our first stop was a visit and guided tour at CERN.
Oh, yeah.
It's the European Organization for Nuclear Research, which doesn't add up to CERN.
It's in French. Lots of science. I don't know anything else about this place. I heard about it in a book one time and sometimes on the internet. But it seems very popular.
Hopefully we'll know more after our tour.
CERN comes into existence. 1954. On a site in Meyrin, a small village near Geneva, work for the new laboratory begins, while the different parts of the new accelerators are manufactured in several European countries. Everything starts to take shape. The synchrocyclotron emerges, piece by piece.
But this one is different. All those 9,000-piece magnets are not made by copper cables, but made by cables with special material.
My biggest takeaway from CERN is that they do open source information, so all of their findings are publicly available. I thought this was really interesting because it keeps new and improved sciences available to everyone. Up next, we made our way over to the botanical gardens. I really liked these ones because they had 3 different greenhouses, and outside they had really nice manicured lawns. They broke the greenhouses into different plants that like different environments. Here, my favorite one was the cactus one, which I don't personally keep cacti, but this one was just really calming and serene. Another great thing about Geneva is that it's accessible. A short walk from the botanical gardens, we were able to see the UN headquarters where we saw all the flags. The broken chair stands in front of the Palace of Nations, the United Nations headquarters, and it is a symbol for armed violence victims. In addition, we also visited a clock that's made up of flowers. It's an actually working clock, so you can tell the time. And we also saw the St. Pierre Cathedral. The current cathedral was started in 1160, which to me is just insane. Of course, it's had changes made to it, like the facade was added in the 1800s. I just like how ornate the inside is. There was a side altar room that had some really wonderful colors and intricate artwork. I really enjoy taking a moment to just stop and just take in the artwork from these really beautiful old cathedrals. We ended up at Lake Geneva, which is a really lovely spot to rest. It's incredibly clear water here. And a beautiful sunset view. After all the different places we visited, we were ready for a little snack. I was able to find a self-guided chocolate tour online. I really like this format because it's completely customizable and it is so much cheaper than the guided ones I found. We ended up visiting 4 spots that were all pretty close to each other. In the end, I had a favorite base chocolate that was dark chocolate. This one came from Roar. And then I had a really delicious salted caramel from Settlers. There were also all sorts of different innovative types that were fun to try. Fondue is another must-have food when in Switzerland. Here, Jason is showing you how to do it properly. You skewer a piece of bread or potato, and then you mix the cheese, making sure to scrape the bottom so that it doesn't burn. And then make sure to let it cool so you don't burn your mouth. This was fantastic. So this is the fondue place that we were headed for. And this is the one that we ended up at, which was quite delicious and has a very cute outdoor patio. So, highly would recommend Café du Commerce. Nothing like following up a bowl of cheese with some beer and banana grams. We found that Geneva had a really fun craft beer scene. A if you know me, you know that I can't be this close to the mountains without going for a hike. What was really great about hiking near Geneva is that we were able to take the bus, which was included with our hotel reservation, so we didn't have to pay for it. It was about a 40-minute ride out to the mountains where we started our hike. At the top of our hike, we were able to see the whole city of Geneva, including the lake and the water fountain. So for our final day in Geneva, we had a very chill day. We started with some craft coffee, and then we went through a walk through a park where we found some checkers and chessboards. I, of course, won our game of checkers, but who's keeping count? This has been such a quick overview of what we did. I really enjoyed our time in Geneva, and I hope that you get a chance to visit and see everything that this city has to offer.